Hey everybody, it's Martha, and it's Motivational Monday. And I know in some parts of the world the weather is crazy. For instance, here in Florida, it is kind of rainy, and we're about to have a tropical storm come through. Schools got out early, and Tropical Storm Colin is on his way. So I didn't forget about you guys. As promised, here's Monday. Here's my motivational talk. I wouldn't say speech because I don't like giving speeches. I just like talking with people and having discussions and creating dialogue. So this dialogue is about forgiveness. For me, it took a long time to learn how to forgive people and learn why I should forgive people and why that's extremely important. I've learned over the years, all 36 of them, that when someone is hurting someone else, that means in some form or fashion they are hurting. And sometimes we have to look at the situation and learn to forgive people when they hurt us, because hurt people hurt people. I'm saying this to say that it's important to forgive someone when they trespass upon us, when they hurt our hearts, when they hurt our feelings, when they do things to us that hurt us. And sometimes they do things that we consider to be unforgivable, things that make us say, you know, that person's really horrible and I no longer want to be associated with them. And saying that is okay because you own your feelings. But also you have to realize, by owning your feelings, you own how you feel when you don't forgive someone. For instance, how about if that person doesn't know that they hurt you in any way? Who is really the person that's being hurt over and over and over again? Is it going to be the person who hurt you? Or is it going to solely be you? In several of my situations, I had to sit back and look at all the people who I felt had hurt me and wronged me, and if they actually knew that they hurt me. And if they didn't, then who's the only person who's being hurt? It's me. I'm the one who's holding on to that. I'm the one who, every time I see them, I look at them. So at some point in time, we have to forgive people who hurt us. Every situation is different. There's situations where people have stolen money from people. There's situations where our brothers and our sisters, blood brothers and sisters, have done things to us that we can't forgive them for, but we realize that, you know, we have to. There are situations where people have physically hurt us. There's domestic violence situations. There are child abuse situations. There are things that have happened to us, that people have hurt us, that we have no control over. But as the years go by, do we continue to let that hurt fester in our hearts, or do we learn to forgive in a way so we can move on with our lives? You know, I've been hurt a great many times in my lifetime, from being adopted to different types of abuse in my life that I really haven't mustered up the strength to actually sit down and make a video about it or share those parts of my life with people. But you know what? At the end of the day, I learned to forgive those trespasses that were put upon me. I learned to forgive those people who hurt me because I didn't want to hurt anymore. And that was the bottom line. People do things. Hurt people, like I said before. But I don't want to hurt anymore. So therefore, I had to let go, and I had to let God, and I had to forgive. And that's what God has taught me. I've overcome a lot, and I've helped a lot of people, and I continue to help people. And I want to continue to do what's right in God's eyes. And in order for me to do that, I have to let go of all the hurt. I had to let go of all the negative, and I had to heal, and I had to forgive. So I challenge you to, for those of you who are hurting, for those of you who have had people who have hurt you in some unspeakable ways, it takes time and it takes prayer. And one day, it may not be right now in this minute, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be next week, next month, next year, but one day you will learn to forgive. Your heart will heal and you'll learn to forgive, but it's on your terms. So that's my motivational Monday for this week. Learning to forgive and learning to heal all at the same time. And remember what God has promised us, and everything will be right as rain. So my friends, enjoy the rest of your week. A lot of stuff is happening for me. You see, I got my kitties in the back with me. School's out early for us because of this crazy hurricane. So we're gonna go bunker down, make some homemade pizza, and write some stories. Right, Selena? Mm-hmm. We're gonna write our hearts out. So you have an amazing week. Stay safe, stay dry. See y'all later. Bye. Say bye.